Hey guys, welcome back to the Letterhead Studios and more Trails in the Sky. So I finally figured out how to fix the resolution. It looks so much better now, doesn't it? Thank the Lord. Okay, so we got Estelle, Joshua, Shara, and Olivier. Had a moment there where I couldn't remember their names. It's time for us to investigate, though I cannot remember where it is that we're supposed to go. South end, that's right, burglaries. All right, let's do this. The woman living here said that she had precious mementos taken by these crooks. Oh, me and my big mouth. Let's pretend you didn't just hear that. What I mean to say is, why don't you just ask her about it after I get done here? I haven't checked this house yet. Man, I can't get any information because these military dudes just keep blocking me. Oh! Haha! Here we go. I'm not lost anymore.
This one turned out really cute. Niles, this how you wanted this one?
Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed. You know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story?
Looks like you two are on the trail of Scoop again.
Hey, it's you kids.
Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker.
Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. Certainly had me worried.
Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village.
Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourself?
We did yesterday, but it was after you had already been hauled off.
We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot.
I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits.
Sure looks that way to me. Seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore.
I see. That does make things a bit more difficult.
Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Beau's Market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would have been far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway?
I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, you're the guy who drank the wine without paying. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. Ah, you make me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap.
Those two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you.
That would be for the best.
Hooray, we got some info. Oh, more stuff.
Is something wrong?
I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you're still civilians. Cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigations.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Your advice seems more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail.
Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. Ha! For an ass in lion skin, you sure know how to throw your weight about, Mr. Soldier.
What did you just say?
Uh-oh.
Is it General Morgan? No, it's not General Morgan. It's somebody else. The Colonel. For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening a good citizens. That is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general's concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. Your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. All right, men, pack it up. We're heading to the Hotton Gate. It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with the recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can.
He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, I wonder who he is.
Colonel, it's almost the appointed time.
Already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Alan Richard, a colonel of the Royal Army. If there is anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before.
Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division.
Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others.
Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before.
Are you trying to tell me you don't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier?
What? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
As fun as that would be. Nope.
He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him.
Yes, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something.
Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him.
What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you.
I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival.
You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua?
I'll regret it for the rest of my life. All right, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier.
Good idea.
Oh boy. So the house didn't incur any loss of any kind? Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar? In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this.
Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right?
I see now. He loves fishing more than life itself. Burglaries by sky bandits. You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious.
Let's just calm down, shall we?
I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day. Oh, he's my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down at the lakeshore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night.
Oh, this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard?
I don't mind, but I'm just gonna tell you up front. It's all hearsay. He just happened to see them by chance as he was fishing. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out to the road. Turned out no one like that had stayed there the night before.
That is odd. So was there any type of burglary at the inn?
Nothing of the sort at all. It's quiet there.
Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits.
I concur.
I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here, although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. There's either a spy in the army, or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movement.
Then how about we get going?
Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of Liberal.
Okay, so I guess we're heading to a lake now. Okay, so this is the new Ansel path. And I do believe that there is a creature on this path that we can defeat for money. And then there's this stolen ring. So we talked to her, but it didn't really bear any fruit. So hopefully that's something that we can just end up doing and then it'll be fine. Hopefully the monsters don't kick our butt too hard. Oh God! You're telling me surprise attack? Okay, hang on.
Enjoy the show.
Now these things, I bet they explode. So you know what? I'm gonna just move over here. Oh, okay. They don't.
Take that.
Oh, come on. It's bad enough that one hits, but both hits? Come on. The amount of experience that they give for how much trouble they are is not worth it.
Seems you came up short.
Okay, so to the south is Valeria Lakeshore, which is where we need to go. And the other direction, I don't know where it goes. Okay, this is our objective. Let's take it out. Oh God, there's a lot of them. Let's figure out what they're weak to first. Fire. Okay. And we're gonna get punished really badly. Oh my god. For real? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ow. Oh. Nice.
Take that. Take that. Enjoy the show.
That almost didn't seem worth it. But we did get money, so we will get money, so I guess that's something.